Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Cambridge O-Level Mathematics Syllabus D Paper 2 402421 October number 2021. Let us move to question number 1. Question number 1 says, A part in October Sarah is charged 84.25 pounds for water. A tax of 8% is added to this amount. Calculate the total amount Sarah is charged for water in October including tax. So we need to increase this amount by 8%. So 8% increment we will add in 100 and divide by 100. This is how we are increasing by 8%, and the amount is 84.25. So this will be, calculation will be 108 divided by 100 divided by 100 and multiplied by 84.25, and this is resulting to 90.99. So $90.99. This will be our answer, and this is 2-mark question. B part, the table shows the rates that Sarah is charged for her gas and electricity supply. She is charged a fixed amount of each day plus an amount for each unit used. For gas, this much for 1 day and this much for 1 unit. Electricity for this much for 1 day and this much for 1 unit. Sarah uses a total of 96 units of gas in 30 days. So for gas, for this one, we will be applying rate for 30 days. This many per day, so this will be 23 cents multiplied by 30, and plus this many will be for the units which are 960, so 4.3 multiplied by 960, and this will be the amount, and we can write amount over here after multiplication. So it will be 30 multiplied by 23 and plus this will be 4.3 multiplied by 9.6, and this not 9.6, it should be 960, and this is resulting to $4818. This is our final answer for 2 marks. Now B part, second part, Sarah is charged a total of 30.80 for electricity in the 30 days of November. Calculate the number of units of electricity she used. So per unit cost is how much? Basically per unit cost is, Sarah is charged a total of this one. Okay, so per unit, this will be for 28 days. This is basically 28 cents. 28 cents for 30 days. So we can multiply 28 by 30, and this is 16 cents per unit, but we don't know the units, so we can take X as units. The total amount she has paid is $30.80. Now we can find the value of X. First we will be shifting this to the other side, so 16x is equal to 30.80 minus 28 into 30, and this will be 16x will be equal to, we can subtract 30.80 minus, in brackets this will be 28 multiplied by 30, and this will be resulting to 30.80 will be multiplied, because this is, see, this one is in dollars and the rate is in cents. So what we have to do, we have to convert this into cents first, then we can do the calculations. So we can basically, what we can do, this one is correct. This one we will be writing 3080 after multiplication with 100, and now our calculation will change instead of decimal because now we have converted dollars into cents, so it will be 2240 and x value will be equal to 2240 divided by 16, and this one divided by 16 will be resulting to 140. So 140 units is our answer for this 3 marks question. Hopefully you understood this. Now next C part. C part says the amount, this one C part says the amount of electricity generated in is measured in gigawatts per hour, gigawatts hours basically per hour. The table shows information about the amount of electricity generated in different countries, and Australia, Japan, Spain, Turkey, every detail is given in the table. So part 1, calculate how much more electricity was generated in Japan than in Australia in 2016. Give your answer in standard form. So this one, Japan, and Australia is this much, so we will subtract and check the difference, and it will be 1.03 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 6 minus 2.43 into 10 raised to the power 5, and after subtraction 1.03 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 6, and this will be minus 2.43 into 10 raised to the power 5, and this will be resulting to 787,000. So 787,000, but they are saying answer should be in standard form. So for that one, decimal we will be moving after first non-zero number, and we will be taking 3 plus 2 5 jumps, so it will be 7.87 into 10 raised to the power 5. If we are taking jumps to the left, it will be positive power. If we are taking to the right, it will be negative power. So this will be our final answer. Then part 2, calculate the percentage increase in electricity generated in Turkey from 2010 to 2016. This is data for 2010 and this is for 16, and they are asking for Turkey, and Turkey detail is this one. So we can write 2.62 into 10 raised to the power 5 minus, first we'll have to check for the difference and then we will calculate the percentage change. So this will be equal to, we can so 2.62 into 10 raised to the power 5, and minus this will be 2.03 into 10 raised to the power 5, and difference is 59,000, and this change is against how much? Against 203. So 59. Now we are going for the percentage change, so we'll divide by this and multiply by 100 to get the percentage, and this will be resulting to, this amount is already there, so answer divided by 2.03 into 10 raised to the power 5, and this should be multiplied by 100, and this is resulting to 29.06. So we can write 29.06, so answer will be 29.06%. Hopefully you understand this. Now this one, part 3, there was a 4% decrease in the amount of electricity generated in Spain from 2013 to 16. Calculate the amount of electricity generated in Spain in 2013. So this is a reverse percentage question. 2016 uh, electricity generation for Spain we have, and that one is 2.64 into 10 raised by 5, and we have to decrease, we'll have to find the decreased generation in 2013. So 4% decrease, we will be writing 100 minus 10 and divided by 100. This is how we are decreasing percentage, and multiply by x is equal to 2.64 into 10 raised by 5. This is 2016 number. So x will be equal to 2.64 into 10 raised by 5 and divided by 100 minus 4 and divided by 100, and this will be resulting to how much? This will be 2.64 into 10 raised to the power 5 and divided by, in bracket, fraction 100 minus 4 and divided by 100, and this will be, bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 275,000. 275, we can write here 275,000, and if we want in standard form, we'll have to move this decimal to here, so there will be 5 jumps, so we can write 2.75 into 10 raised by 5 as I told you, or will be positive if we'll be taking jumps to the left. So this is done. Question number 2a part. The table shows the number of exercise classes attended in 1 week by each of 80 members of a gym. So find the mode. Mode is most frequency, most occurring, so or most repeating, which is 29, and this frequency is for one class. So our answer will be 1. Then find the median. Median will be the middle value. So we will be checking for the middle value. Middle of 80 will be 41. We can take basically the, if we add this, there will be 39. So 40, 41, these values will be in this one. So we can write, it will be, answer will be 2. So we can provide answer for this one will be 2. Next is third part. A pie chart is drawn to show this information. Calculate the angle representing 5 classes attended. So a pie chart we need to show, so 2 out of 80. So 2 out of 80 and multiply by 360, because pi is having angle 360, so we'll be writing 2 over 80, and this will be multiplied by 360, and this is equal to 9. So angle will be 9 degrees, so we can write here 9 degrees. This will be our final answer. Now B part is histogram question. Some members of the gym were surveyed about how much time they spent at the gym. The histogram shows the time, minutes they spent on their last visit. So this side x-axis is time and this side is frequency density. And part 130 members spent more than 30 and 60 minutes at the gym. Calculate the number of members surveyed, 30 and 60. So 30 members, so what information they have provided is 30 to 60, which is this one, is 30 is members are 30. So this is the information which we'll be utilizing. It means class width is, if you check this, class width is 30, so class width multiply by height, which we can check from here, it is 1. So 30 multiplied by 1 will be, answer will be 30. So we will be using this. So for the other for the rest of the calculations also, so for this one, For first one it will be 0 to 30 and height is 0.6. So height we can write 0.6 and this side is 30, so it will be 30 multiplied by, this will be 30 multiplied by 0.6 is equal to, and 30 multiplied by 0.6 is equal to 18. So this will be 18 people. And now we can check for this one up to this is what, this is mid of 30 and 60 and 90, so it will be 75. So we can take it as 15, so this width will be 15. So 15 multiply by height, and height is up to 4.4. So 4.4, so this will be equal to 15 multiplied by 4.4 is equal to 66. So 66 people will be this one, 18 is this, 30 is this. So we are going ahead for the next which is for this section, which is also 15, and height will be multiplied by height, so it is 1.6. So 1.6 will be this height, and it will be 15 multiplied by 1.6 is equal to 24. So this will be 24. And next, last section also we can calculate 90 to 180. This will be 90 to 120, so it will be 30. Now this 30 will be multiplied by height, and height is up to 1, 2, 3, 4, so 0.4, and 30 multiplied by 0.4 is equal to 12. So this value will be 12. Now we'll be adding all for this total. So 18 plus 30 plus 66 plus 24 plus 12, and if we add this it will be 18 plus 30 plus 66 plus 24 plus 12 is adding up to 150. So our answer will be 150. Hopefully you understand this. Now second part, Rohit says 1/10 of these members spent longer than 1/2 hour, so 1.5 hour at the gym on their last visit. Is he correct? Justify your answer. So 1/10 of these members. These members mean 150. So 1/10 of 150 will be equal to 15. But if we calculate and if we check longer than half hour, which is this section, which is 12, so we will be we can see that it is not 15, it is 12. So we can write answer 1/10 of or 1/10 of 150 is 15 and not 12. So he is wrong or incorrect. This is a 2-mark question which we are done. Now question number 3, A part diagram is provided which is not to scale. Points A, B, C are on the circle center O. This is the center. AOC and OBE are straight lines. DE is a tangent to the circle C, and ABO is 34. This is 34. Explain why triangle AOB is isosceles triangle. So AOB is basically this triangle, and we can see that OB is equal to OA, both are radii. So we can write that OB is equal to OA, and reason we can write radii of same circle. So this will be isosceles. Then find BEC. BEC. BEC will be this angle, and for BEC we can say this is 90 degree, and we can find basically this angle will also be 34, and remaining angle we can check. This remaining angle will be 180 minus 34 plus 34, and this will be equal to 180 minus in brackets 34 plus 34, and this will be equal to 112. So 112 degrees, so remaining angle will be 68. This angle is 68. Now we got two angles of the triangle, and which triangle we are considering? We are considering basically this triangle. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything, and this triangle we are considering, and we can write in triangle OCE, in triangle OCE, angle OCE is equal to angle OEC is equal to 90 degree, and angle COE is equal to 68 degree. Hence this implies angle the angle BEC will be equal to 180 minus 90 plus 68, and this will be resulting to the answer, which is 180 minus in brackets 90 plus 68, and this will be equal to 22 degrees. 22 degrees, this will be our final answer. If you want further to mention further reasons also, so you can write the reason, like for example for this one you can write tangent to the circle. So this one we can provide the reason, and for the 68 you can write angle at a straight line adding up to 180. So angle at straight line is 180 degree. This reason you can provide. And for the third one, angles in a triangle add up to 180 degree. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degree. So these reasons should also be there so that you can get full 3 marks. Now B part says diagram is not to scale, and OPS and OQR are sectors of the circle, each with center O. OPQ and OSR are straight lines. So these are basically straight lines, and one sector is this one, and second sector is smaller one. So what we have to do, they have given the measurements also. OP is 7.4. I will copy the information provided, and OP is 7.4 centimeters, and PQ is 1.2 centimeters, and QOR is 96 degrees. This is the information already written. Calculate the shaded area. So if we calculate the sector area of bigger sector minus sector area of the smaller sector, this will give us the shaded area. So area of sector OQR, we can find that for that one radius will be this complete one, which is 7.4 plus 1.2. So formula will be applying theta over 360, into 2 pi r square for area, pi r squared, and theta is 96, so 96 over 360 degrees into pi, and r we can take 7.4 plus 1.2, so 8.6, so 8.6 squared, and this will be equal to, we can take this 96 divided by 360 into pi, and in brackets 8.6, and this will be squared, and this is equal to 61.96. So 61.96, this will be centimeter square. And for now, area for sector, smaller sector is OPS, so we can take OPS or OSP, and this will be also equal to theta over 360 degree into pi r squared. And now in this case angle will remain same, and this will be 360 degree into pi, and radius will change, and radius will be 7.4, so we can take 7.4 squared, and this will be equal to, only we will change the radius, and which is 7.4, and this will give us 45.88. So 45.88 up to 2 dp, and this will be centimeters square. Now we have to subtract for the shaded area, so we can write shaded area. Shaded area will be equal to 60. This is 61.96 minus 45.88, and this will be resulting to 45.8. This is already there, so 61.96 minus answer is equal to 16.08 or 16.08, or we can write it as 16.1. So this will be 16.1 centimeters square, and this is a 3 marks question. Now question number 4, bearing question. A part diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows the positions of 3 villages P, Q, and R. R is the due west of P, and Q is on bearing of 140 from Q, which from P basically. This one which is already there. So PR is equal to 3.8 kilometers and QR is equal to 7.5, and they have given us that R is due west. R is due west to P. So due west to P mean this will be 90 degree, because this side is north, this side is west, so it will be 90 degree. And now we can basically find this one. They are saying calculate angle PRQ. So PRQ angle is required, and required angle is this one. So we can find the, basically what our strategy will be, we will be drawing north over here at Q. This is north. Now this angle will be, if we extend this a little like this one for our understanding, this will be 40 degrees, and this will also be 40 degrees, because this north and this north are parallel, and this PQ line is intersecting, so this will be 40 degree, and total is basically calculate the angle PRQ. PRQ. Okay, this angle is required. So now we can check for this one. This is 40 degree. So this remaining angle, this one is basically 90 degrees. So 90 plus 40 will be 130. So this whole angle is 130. degrees. So this whole angle we got is 130 degrees. Now we require basically this angle R, but we have measurements this one and angle 130, which is opposite to 7.8. So first we will find this angle, which is RQP, and we will find this angle first, and then we will be finding the targeted angle, which is R. So we will apply sine rule. 7.5, we have this length RQ, so 7.5 over sine of 130 degree will be equal to 3.8 divided by sine of angle Q, and this implies sine of Q will be equal to 3.8 multiplied by sine of 130 degree and divided by 7.5, and this will be resulting to fraction 3.8 into sine of 130 degrees and divided by 7.5 will be resulting to this one, but we need to find theta, so theta will be equal to sine inverse of 3.8 into sine of 130 degree divided by 7.5, and theta value we can take sine inverse of answer, and this will giving us 22.84, 22.838, so we round it to 22.84 degrees. Now we got this angle as 22.84, and this angle, which is targeted angle, will be 180 minus other two angles, which is 130 plus 22.84, and this will be equal to 180 minus in brackets 130 and plus 22.84, and this will be equal to 27.16 degrees, and we can write the same working over here. 180 minus 130 plus 22.84, and this will be equal to 27.16 degrees, and our answer at proper place will be this one, and this was for 4 marks. And now second part, they're saying work out the bearing of R from Q. So R from Q will be which one? R is this one. So R from Q will be starting from this north and checking for this whole angle up to this one will be our answer, and we have to subtract from 360, we'll have to subtract 40, and we have to subtract 22.84, and we will get our answer. So our answer will be 360 minus what, which two angles? One is 40 and the other one is 22.84. So 22.84, these angles we will be subtracting from 360. So 360 minus this will be 40 plus 22.84, and this is resulting to 297.16 degrees, or we can write 297.2 degrees rounded to 1 dp, and this is 2 marks question which we are done. Now B part says the distance distance by road from village P to village T is 16.5 kilometer. So from village P to T, so we can understand basically the situation. This is village P, and this is village T. Basically, these are two villages, and this person leaves village P at 10:30. So at 10:30 mean 10:30 11:30 he is leaving the village and drives to village T at an average speed of 45 kilometer per hour. So moves uh, from this village to this village, and speed is 45 kilometers per hour. He stops in village T for 15 minutes. So stay is 15 minutes at village T. He's then after this 15 minutes, he then drives back to village P. So backward journey. So I will remove this arrow. So what we can do, we can carefully remove this arrow. Now backward journey will be return journey. We can show like this one, and this will be the return journey. And they're saying then he drives back to village P and arrives there at 11:35. So 11:35, this is the arrival time. Now after 15 minutes, we have to find basically when he reached here at this T location. We will be checking that one. So calculate there. What is our task? Calculate Coase's average speed in kilometer per hour for the journey back from village T to village P. So backward journey speed we need to calculate. So we need to calculate this speed. This is our target and start point, and this is the okay. So what we know, we have information that speed is 45 kilometer per hour. So we'll check. We know the distance, and the distance is 16.5. So we can write here 16.5 kilometers. This is distance. So we know that speed is equal to distance over time. So we can write time is equal to distance over speed, and distance is 16.5. We are calculating for first part for this one, and then we'll calculate for the second one. So 16.5 divided by the speed, which is 45, sorry. So 45 divided by 45, and this will give us time, and time is how much? 16.5 divided by 45 is equal to 0.36. So this is basically this is time, but we need to multiply this by 60 because this is in hours. So we can change into minutes. So we can write 22 minutes. Basically, this will be minutes. Now, this started at 10:30, so reached at total time taken is how much basically? Total time taken is 22 minutes. This journey is taking 22 minutes and plus 15-minute delay, which is stay basically. So 22 plus 15, and this is basically and total time taken is this difference, which we can check, and that is 11 hours 35 minutes minus 10 hours and 30 minutes, and this is equal to 1 hour 6 minutes, which is 65 minutes. So we can write here 11:35 minus 10:30 is equal to 65 minutes. This is what we have provided, and from 65 minutes we will subtract these two and we will get return time, and that return time is how much? 65 minutes minus 22 plus 15, which is equal to 28 minutes. So it means that he has taken time 28 minutes for the return journey. For return journey 28 minutes, and the distance will remain same. And distance is what? Distance is 16.5 and divided by 28 minutes for the return journey, and minutes will be divided by, because we need hours time, so this will be 16.5 will divide it by 60, so 16.5 fraction 28 over this will be 60, and this is equal to 35.357, or we can write 35.4. 35.4 kilometers per hour will be our final answer for this 4-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 5. Question number 5 says Khalid has these 10 number cards. He takes a card at random, notes the number and replaces it. So keep it in mind, it is replaced, so situation remains as it is. So he then takes a second card. Find the probability that the first card Khalid takes shows an even number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers are even. So 6 out of total is 10. So 6 by 10 will be the probability of getting an even number. This was 1-mark question. Then we have to complete the tree diagram for the second part. And there is first card and second card. So there are 2 draw. So first is even and odd. Even are 6. So we can write this will be 6 by 10. So remaining will be 4 by 10. So for the second card, because it is card is replaced, they are saying, and it is replaced, so there will be no reduction in probability, it will remain as it is. So it will be, for even number it will be 6 by 10, and for odd number it will be 4 by 10. Similarly for even it will be 6 by 10, and this will be 4 by 10. Now we have to, after this 2-mark question, what we have to do, we have to work out the probability that Khalid takes one odd number and one even number. So for one odd, one even, we will be having one even and one odd this root, and the second root will be one odd and one even this root. So we'll be calculating this. So it will be 6 by 10 into 4 by 10, and this will be 4 by 10 into 6 by 10, and we will be adding these two probabilities, which will be our answer. So we can write 6 by 10 into 4 by 10, and plus this will be 4 by 10 into 6 by 10, and this will be equal to, if we calculate, this will be 6 over 10 into 4 over 10, and this will be plus again this will be 6 over 10 into 4 divided by 10, or we can change the sequence also, that is no issue. So it will be 12 over 25. So 12 over 25 will be our final answer for this 2-mark question. We can provide answer over here at the specific place as well. Now Basma has a bag and bag containing 5 yellow counters, 3 pink counters and 4 black counters. She takes 2 counters from the bag at random without replacement. Now this is without replacement, you will have to keep in mind. Find the probability that she takes 1 yellow counter and 1 pink counter. Give your answer as a fraction in simplest form. So 1 pink counter will be what? 3 1 yellow counter, so it will be yellow. We can take yellow and pink, or we can have pink and yellow. So these probabilities we will be adding. So for yellow it is 5 by total is 7 plus 5 12, so 5 by 12, and for pink 1 is already gone, so it will be 3 are the pinks, so total is 11. So this can be probability for this one, and if pink is first, then it will be 3 by 12, and yellow will be the second, so it will be 5 by 12 and 5 by 11, sorry, because one is less without replacement. And this will be, you can write this, or you can write 2 into 5 by 10 plus 3 by 11, it's the same thing, and we will be getting answer 5 over 5 over 10, plus this will be not plus, it should be multiplication. Why we have written this plus? So this should be multiplication 3 over 11, and this will be equal to 3 by 11. We are doing some mistake because this should be 12. So this should be 12 over here, and this is resulting to 5 by 22. 5 by 22 will be our final answer which we can provide, and this is 3 marks question. Now question number 6. Question 6, A part says diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows right angle triangle with the dimensions given in the centimeters. So these are the dimensions given. We have to show this. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to square of one side plus square of the other side, which is 2x squared. Now we can open the square and we can apply, this will be a plus b squared will be equal to a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, and now we can apply square formula on this one, so it will be 9x squared, a squared plus b squared will be 25 plus 2ab, so 2 into 3 will be 6, 6 into 5 will be 6 into 5 will be 30, so it will be 30x is equal to 8 square will be 64, and plus this will be 4x squared. Now we can shift everything to other side, and it will be 9x squared minus 4x squared plus 30x and plus 25 minus 64 is equal to 0. 9 minus 4, so 5x squared and plus 30x and minus 64, so we can write 25 minus 64 is equal to minus 39 is equal to 0, and it's the same equation which we have proved, and it is 3 marks. Now next part, second, they are saying solve this equation. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation, and we have to show the complete working and answer up to 2dp. So keep in mind that we can apply easily because they are telling us that this is 2dp. It means that the answer is in decimal, so whenever answer is in decimal, better to use quadratic formula. And what is quadratic formula? Formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a, and we will be replacing values in brackets. Always replace values in brackets, and before proceeding we need to write the values. A is equal to 5, b is equal to 30, and c is equal to minus 39. So b squared minus b, basically minus 30 in brackets and plus minus in brackets b squared 30 squared minus 4 into a into c minus 39 and divided by 2a, and a value is 5. Now we can find the decimal values. We can write x1 directly. We can use calculator for this. So minus in brackets 30, and then we will be using plus, and next values we will be using minus. So here it will be 30 squared and minus 4 into 5 and into minus 39 bracket close and divided by 2 into 5 will be 10. So this is equal to 1.098, 1.10. We can give one value 1.10 up to 2 dp, so 1.10. and x2 second value, for second value we will be changing plus into minus, and this we will change this sign to minus, and this is equal to minus 7.098, so we can write minus 7.1. So minus 7.1, this will be our answer up to 2 dp. This was 3-mark question, and it's simple, straightforward, very easy question. Now calculate the area of the triangle. To find the area of the triangle, triangle is which this whole triangle we will be considering, and you know area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. So area of triangle, we can apply area is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height, and 1 by 2, and base is what? Base is given, which is 8, and height is given, which is 2x. So x value, we cannot take negative value because this is length or height, it cannot be negative value. So we will take half into base into height, we will take 1.10, and this will be resulting to, we can calculate. So this will be, we can cancel this basically 4, and this will be 4 point, basically this is 2x, so we will have to multiply this x value with 2 also. So we can write here 2 in brackets, and 2 will cancel with this, and it will remain 8. So answer will be 8.8. So 8.8 will be our final answer, which is centimeter square. Hopefully you understood this. Now B part diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows different right angled triangle. The length of the hypotenuse is 12. Now they have not mentioned, but you need to know that opposite to 90 degree is always hypotenuse, and they have provided as 12 centimeters. So I'll write here 12 centimeter, and they're saying calculate the shortest distance from A to BC. So A to BC, shortest distance will be which one? Shortest distance, if we have to check, we will draw 90 degree line perpendicular basically on BC, and this will be our 90 degree. Now we can consider which triangle we can consider. We can consider this triangle, and this triangle will be this triangle. In this triangle, which is A, we can write it as this point, we can take as D, so we can write in triangle ACD, opposite, this is opposite over cos. So cos of basically, so first of all basically we need to find this side, AC side we need to find. What we will do, we will consider ABC triangle. So we write in triangle ABC, and AB over AC over AB, AC adjacent over hypotenuse, which is BC. So this is equal to cos of 35 degree. So first what we are doing, we are first finding this side, and after that we will consider triangle ACD. And this will be, because this is, see, this is 4-mark question, and it is involving at least 2-3 steps. So AC value we need to find, and this will be equal to BC, which is 12. So 12 cos of 35 degrees, and this will be equal to 12 cos of 35. Your calculator should be in degree mode, and this is 9.83 up to 2 dp, and this value we got 9.83. Now we can use this value. Now in triangle ACD we will write, in triangle ACD, opposite basically over hypotenuse is sine theta, so we can write AD over AC is equal to sine of 35 degrees, and AD over AC, which is 9.83, so we is equal to 9.83 into sine of 35 degrees, and this will be equal to, this value is already there, so multiply by sine of 35 degrees, and this is resulting to 5.638, 5.638, and we can round it to 5.64 up to 2 dp, so 5.64, this will be our final answer for this question. Now question number 7. Question 7 says grid is provided. On the grid below, draw the graph of y is equal to 2 raised to the power x from 0 to 4. So we can take values, x vary from 0 to 4, so we can draw a table of values, and quickly we can draw basically a table of values like this one, vertical or even horizontal table, whatever you are liking or you are convenient with. So this is basically x and y values. This is x, this is y. So if it is x is equal to 0, 2 raised power 0 will be 1, and x raised to the power x value 1, so 2 raised by 1 will be 2, then x value 2, 2 raised to the power 2 will be 4, and 3, so this will be 8, and 4, so it will be 16. So this is basically the table of values which we will be using to draw the graph. So 0 and 1, 0 and 1 is what? So two boxes are equal to 1 because this is up to 5. So 10 small boxes are equal to 5. So next is what? 1 and 2, 1 and 1 and 2 will be up to this one, then 2 and 4, 2 and 4 will be here, and 3 and 8 will be this one. Then comes to 4 and basically 16, so 15 and 16. So this is basically the curve, very simple. And 4 mark question, you can see this is now we have to draw a smoother curve like this one, and draw a smoother curve, and for that one you need to practice a little, and almost smoother curve we have drawn, and this is our curve. And now B part, they are saying the diagram shows the graph of this one by drawing tangent. Estimate the gradient of the curve at x is equal to x is equal to 0.5. So at x is equal to 0.5 we will be drawing the tangent, and where is 0.5? First we need to identify 1 2 3 4 5. So this will be the point where we require the gradient, so it should touch only at this point, so we can see it should be touching at this point only. And if we draw the tangents, this will be the tangent roughly. Hopefully you are getting this. So now we need to find the gradient will be rise over run. For that one we can consider basically this triangle, we can consider, which is x-axis and y-axis. We are considering basically this triangle. So rise and run we need to calculate. So it is basically m value will be equal to, we can take m will be 5.6 up to this one, so minus 5.6 over this will be 1.3. So 1.3. This will be the gradient which we can find. This will be minus 5.6 over this will be 1.3 is equal to minus 4.3. Minus 4.3. This will be the gradient which they have asked us to find. So the same working basically we can provide over here. This working we can move over here and answer will be 4.3. Now for second part, they're saying use the graph to estimate the solution of this equation. So 1 by 2x squared, if we check this, if we compare this portion is same as this one, so we can write y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2 line we need to draw, and y is equal to 2 line is which one? Y is equal to 2 line is this one, and this is intersecting at minus 0.4. You can check from here, and we can write answer as minus 0.4. This is 1 mark part. Then by drawing a suitable line on the grid, estimate the solution of this equation. Now for this equation we can write basically what we can do. 1 by 2x is equal to this one. So y is equal to 1 by 2. Y is equal to 1 by 2x squared plus 3x. This is the value which they have given over here, and we have this basically this value 1 over 2x is equal to 7 minus this value we can replace with this. So y will be equal to 7 minus 4x plus 36. So y will be equal to minus 4x plus this will be y is equal to not 36, basically this is 3x. So this will be 3x and this will be 3x. Now we can rewrite this as minus x plus 7. So this will be our final equation which we need to draw, and this equation tells us that y-intercept is 7, so we will be marking 7. So our y-intercept is 7. It means line is passing through the 7 marks, and the gradient is minus 1. So slope is minus 1. So we can write 1 over 1 rise over run. So minus 1 will be down, so we'll go 1 unit down and 1 unit right. So we will get the second point over here. Hopefully you are understanding how we got these 2 points, and now we'll join these 2 points and draw the line to find the points of intersection. And if we check this x value for this reference will be what? This will be reference value which is 1.7. So 1.7 is this reference value which we can provide, but the other values also we need, and that is over here. So 1.7 we will write, then we'll come back for the second value. 1.7 is one value, then the second value is over here. So this will be we can draw this line also 0.3. So 0.3 is this reference which we can write 0.3, and the last answer which is basically for this one, it is 0.2 and a little more than 0.2, so we can write it as 0.25 minus 0.25 or 0.2. That is okay. So even if you are writing 0.2, it will be fine. Now this was 4-mark question which we are done. Question number 8, and question 8 says A is the point, this, B is the point, this. So find the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. For midpoint we are adding x and y coordinates, so it will be -2 plus 4 divided by 2 and 3 plus 5 divided by 2, and this will be 2 by minus, so -1, and this will be 4, and this will be not -1, this will be 2, so 1, so 1 and 4, this will be our final answer. You can use calculator to simplify this. Show that the equation of line AB is this one. So for this we need the gradient. This is basically 3-mark question, so we need the gradient of these 2 points. For that one we will be writing m will be equal to gradient formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and this is equal to 5 minus 3 over, this will be 4 minus minus 2, and this will be equal to 2 over 6, which is equal to 1 by 3. So we got the gradient, and we'll be using any of these 2 points, and I am using the first point, so we can write y minus this equation of line in point slope form. This is equal to m into x minus x1, and y minus y1, which is 3, is equal to m is 1 by 3 into x minus x1, which is minus 2 in brackets, and this will be equal to y is equal to 1 by 3x and plus 2 by 3 and plus 3, and this one we can solve by the help of calculator, and our final answer will be y is equal to 1 by 3x, and this will be 2 over 3 plus 3 is equal to 11 by 3. So this can be answer, or we can multiply everything by 3 because we have to match with the format of the answer. So multiply everything by 3, so it will be 3y is equal to x plus 11, and this will be final answer which was required. Now they're saying C part, find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of line AB. Now we have midpoint, and midpoint we already found, which is 1 and 4. So we will be using the midpoint, m is 1 and 4, and we will be using the gradient of the perpendicular. So gradient of perpendicular is what? Reciprocal and change sign of the gradient of this value, which we found 1 by 3. So reciprocal and change sign will be -3, and again we will be using y minus y1 is equal to m of the perpendicular into x minus x1, and this will be y minus 4 is equal to -3 into x minus 1, and this will be y is equal to -3x plus 3 and plus 4. Y is equal to -3x plus 7. This will be the final answer for this question, which is 3 marks. We can write answer over here, -3x plus 7. Hopefully you are following each and everything. And now we can move to the next question, which is question number 9. And question number 9 is solve this equation, algebraic equation. It's so simple. We'll have to just shift a minus 8 to the other side, so it will be 7 plus 8. So 3x is equal to 15, so x will be equal to 15 by 3, which is equal to 5. 5 will be our answer, and it's 2-mark question. Now B part, solve the inequality. Inequality we need to solve, so we will open the brackets. So 7x is less than 6 minus 3x, and now we can send 3x to other side, and it will be resulting to 7x plus 3x is less than 6. So 10x is less than 6. This implies x is less than 6 over 10, and 6 over 10 means what? It means 3 over 5, so 3 over 5, so we can write x is less than 3 over 5. This will be our final answer for 2 marks. Now algebraic fraction, this one we need to solve. Basically it's equation. So the simplest way to solve these type of questions is, so what we can do, we will rewrite the equation. I will write 3 over x minus 2 in brackets and plus x over, I will keep the gap, x plus 5 and equal to, I will write 1 also in brackets. Now to get rid of denominator, whatever these denominators, we will multiply everything by these two denominators. So multiply by x minus 2 and x plus 5, and we will write here x minus 2 and x plus 5, and we will write here x minus 2 and x plus 5, and that's all. Now we can cancel x plus 5 with x plus 5 and x minus 2 with x minus 2, and our new equation will be what? After opening the brackets, it will be 3x plus 15, and when we multiply this x with x minus 2, we will get x squared minus 2x, and this is equal to, when we multiply this side, we will get x squared, x into x is x squared, x into 5 will be plus 5x, minus 2 into x will be minus 2x, and minus 2 into 5 will be plus minus 10. Now we can cancel basically x square with x square, and the remaining everything we can basically simplify first. So 3x and 2x minus 2x will be resulting to x plus 15 is equal to, on this side we can write 3x minus 10. So we can shift everything to other side, so it will be 3x minus x is equal to 15 plus 10, so 2x is equal to 25, so x will be equal to 25 over 2, which is equal to 12.5. So, or we can write 12 whole 1 by 2, so 12 whole 1 by 2, this will be in mixed fraction, and this was 4-mark question. So this is how we can get rid of denominator as easily as possible. Now next question is simplification of this one, and we have to simplify this. We will be factorizing whatever possible factors we will write, and from numerator we can take, from first two terms we can take x common, so inside will be x plus 3 and 2x plus 3 basically, and from the second one we can take 2y common, so it will be 2x plus 3, and denominator we can factorize, and we can factorize denominator separately, which is 2x squared plus 11x plus 12, and we can use mode 5 3. Coefficient of x is 2, coefficient of x is 1 11, and constant value is 12, so this will be resulting to minus 3 by 2 and minus 4, so x plus 4 and x 2x plus 3. These will be the factors. So what we will do, we can keep gap and write the intermediate step. So intermediate step will be x into this one, 2x plus 3, and then plus 4, so into this again 2x plus 3, this will be your factorization, and this factor, these factors we can write over here, and I will change color, so x plus 4 into 2x plus 3, and numerator we can write 2x plus 3 into x plus 2y, and denominator will be x plus 4 into 2x plus 3. Further we can cancel these two terms, and remaining will be our answer, which will be x plus 2y over x plus 4. This will be the final answer for this question, x plus 2y divided by x plus 4. This will be final answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 10. A part, a cuboid measures 6.2 centimeter by 4.8 centimeter by 2.5 centimeter. Each measurement is given correct to the nearest millimeter. So given to the correct nearest millimeter. Calculate the upper bound of the surface area of the cuboid. Formula for surface area of cuboid is what? 2 into, we can write surface area is equal to into L into B plus B into H plus H into L. So this will be the formula. We will be replacing values, and we require upper bound. So for upper bound, we will be taking upper bound values for all. So for L, we will be taking 6.25. This will be for L upper bound, and 4.85 for B, 4.85, and for H we can take 2.55. So these values, upper bounds, we are taking, and now we will replace in this formula which we have written. So it will be 2 into L, which is 6.25, into B, which is 4.85. So this one, and plus, we can put brackets, plus this will be B into H, so 4.85 into 2.55, and bracket close, plus then H into L, so 2.55 into 6.25, and this will be providing us the final answer. This was 3-mark question, very easy, straightforward. If you apply this formula, it will be very convenient for you to solve. So 6.25 into 4.85, bracket close, plus this will be 4.85 multiply by 2.55, bracket close, plus this will be 2.55 multiply by 6.25 and brackets closed, and this is equal to 117.235. 117.235. This will be centimeter square for 3 marks. This is what we got. Okay. Now B part. B part, they are saying volume. They have provided this formula 1 by 3 base area into height. So the diagram shows a square based pyramid A, B, C, D, E. Vertex E is vertically above X. The center of the square base, the height of the pyramid EX is 17. This 17 is provided. EC is equal to 19. EC is also provided 19. Show that the length of base is 12. So we can, first of all, we can consider this triangle. This triangle we will be considering, and this is right angle triangle, and you know that in right angle triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem, and Pythagoras theorem is what? Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of the other two sides. So we can write 19 squared is equal to 17 squared plus cx squared. Now cx will be equal to what? Cx will be equal to 19 squared minus 17 squared under root, and we can calculate this with the help of calculator. 19 squared minus 17 squared is equal to 6 under root 2. 6 under root 2. But this is cx value. If we want AC value, so we can write AC is equal to 2cx, and this will be equal to 2 into 6 under root 2, and this is equal to 12 under root 2. So this will be our hypotenuse for the square based base of the square. So this will be like, we can consider this triangle, and we know hypotenuse. Where is hypotenuse? This is hypotenuse, and this is 12 under root 2, and this side BC we can take as x, and AP will also be x because this is square. Both sides should be equal. So we can write x squared plus x squared is equal to 12 under, again, Pythagoras theorem we have applied, and this will be equal to what? 2x squared is equal to, we can apply square of this one, square is equal to 288. So 288, so x squared will be equal to 144. So x will be equal to plus minus 12. So we will ignore minus and our x value will be 12, and this is basically they are saying show that the length is 12. So this is our final answer for 4 marks which we are done. Now we can move to the second part, which they are saying calculate the volume of the pyramid, and volume of the pyramid is equal to what? They have given us formula. Volume is equal to 1 by 3 into base into base area into height. Base area into height. Now base area is what? We know this, so we can write volume is equal to 1 by 3 into base area is 12 into 12, which is 144, into height, which is given as 17. So height will be taking perpendicular height. So 1 over 3 will be multiplied by 144, and this will be multiplied by 7, and this is equal to 816 centimeter cube, and we can write 816, and this is 2 mark question. Now they are saying calculate angle CBE. First we need to figure out CBE angle, and CB and E angle. CBE angle will be this angle. Now if I separately draw the same triangle, how I will separately draw, it will be one side is 19, and so this is basically a triangle like this one. So it's roughly I'm drawing for your conceptual clarity basically. So this side is 19, this side is also slanting, height which is 19, this is basically a little more slanting, so we can draw like this one, and this side, this angle is required, and this side is 12. Now we can shift this triangle basically over the place which we are looking for, so we can shift this. So this is how we can shift this triangle at the proper place, and this will be, I want to show this triangle over here so that you can figure out. Now we need what? We have opposite side, we have all three sides, and we need this angle. When we have all three sides and we need one angle, we are applying cosine rule. So when we apply cosine rule, this opposite side square, so we can write 19 square is equal to one side square, which is 12 squared, plus other side square, which is also 19 square, minus 2 into one side into other side, which is 19, into cos of angle. If we are taking like this ABC, so we can write basically the same angle name we will take as we given, so it will be CBE. Now we can shift these two values to other side, and this will be 19 squared minus 12 squared minus 19 squared, and divided by, will shift this also, so it will be minus 2 into 12 into 19 is equal to cos of CBE, and CBE will be equal to cos inverse of 19 squared minus 12 squared and minus 19 squared, and divided by, this will be minus 2 into 12 into 19, bracket close, and this answer we can calculate. Your calculator should be in degree mode, and fraction we can take 19 square. It's cancelling 19 square and minus 19 square, but I'm not cancelling so that you will not be confused. You will be totally calculating by the help of calculator, and there will be lesser chances of mistake. So this one and this is equal to 71.59, 71.59 degrees, or we can round it to 71.6 degrees. This is 3 marks question which we are done. We are done with the paper. Also, hopefully you understood each and everything. If you want this type of videos in future also, you will have to press bell icon and also subscribe the channel, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.